Hey, what's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of this F1 2018 Alfa Romeo Manager career on Motorsport Manager. If you did miss the last episode, the first one of this kind of quote-unquote mini-series now that we're sort of doing with this this fantasy mod, then check it out. It got uploaded yesterday where we started our first race. It wasn't amazing, to say the least, at the Australian Grand Prix. I think we have some work to do for China, and well, here's hoping we have a better one, because already the chairman's status is a little bit negative, you know, heading towards the disappointed. Job security is already uneasy, so that's going to be interesting. But we left off the last episode. We're improving the performance of the gearbox. Reliability-wise, we've got no staff allocated to that right now because, well, at the moment, the reliability wasn't too bad. Our car wasn't unreliable at all, really. It just was the performance. And obviously, we're working on a brand new gearbox, but that's going to take some time to kick in and get there. So really, at the moment, we're just trying to do the best job we can. Obviously, I don't think we really nailed the strategy too well at Sydney. I did a very weird kind of, I did the first, after the first pit stop, the stint was way too short compared to the final pit stop we had, and so we need to work on just having a bit more symmetry in that department, and I think maybe we could perform a little bit better, because we were kind of 18th, something like that, and then we dropped off down to 22nd, so that wasn't great. But Giovinazzi's concerned about the performance of our car when it comes to slower corners. Well, that was, well, I would sort of agree. I mean, we've moved from 8th to 10th now, as I think Sauber made an improvement or something like that. So he's got a point, maybe. Acceleration is getting up there. I mean, I don't get this. We're 10th in the standings, but look at this. Look how high the bar is. So, you know, that's average on the grid. So that'd be about 6th place. That's quite a small leap, really, compared to from 10th to 6th, and this bar is huge, so it's a little bit weird. But I guess in that kind of, because of that, maybe we should take off one of these and maybe head towards the front wing. Yeah, let's add some performance on the front wing. Why don't we? So we're gonna work on the front wing now until we travel to the Beijing Grand Prix. Beijing preview roundup. What's it saying here? Nothing too interesting. So let's head on over. I think we're pretty much all fine for the car. In terms of the tires, we've got, it's medium tire wear. It's gonna be all sunny, so no rain is predicted. So I'm gonna bring ahead and take 3 sets of mediums at least. We'll take plenty of super softs, because I feel like we'll take an equal amount, you know, 6, 6, 6, and 3. I think that's a decent amount. I'm not really too sure. I feel like we should maybe try kind of play around with going on a medium tire. I think maybe one of these cars. Split the strategy a little bit, you know, go with a normal maybe 2-stop with Giovinazzi maybe, and then try the 1-stop with Leclerc. I mean, we've seen that Leclerc is definitely the better AI car compared to Giovinazzi in this mod. So I feel like maybe we should try something a little bit experimental. But let's go ahead to practice, and then I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's see what kind of trims we can get for the practice levels, and then we'll go. Obviously, last time when we tried this race in McLaren, we didn't have the best rate. Van Dorn retired, and we did an engine change with Alonso. So let's hope for a bit of a better one. But obviously, I can't speak too much after last episode where our tyres fell off the cliff in the last 5 laps. I feel like if we didn't have that, it would have been okay. We'd have been finishing around 18th-ish, and that maybe could have been a bit better for our chairman in terms of his happiness levels. But there you go. Anyway, to practice, feedback 4 and 10. Shocking, actually. I'm quite surprised that Leclerc's AI is the better one, but he's got 4 feedback, I guess. I mean, if you think about it in real-time terms, obviously Leclerc's had a little bit less experience in some top kind of surroundings, I guess you could say. Giovinazzi's done a few more little tests as a third driver, but right, downforce wise, I can't remember what the setup was from the McLaren episode we did. I'm just gonna bump this up a little bit high. Gonna keep the handling in the middle, top end speed obviously, and we're gonna go on super softs to begin with. I'm going to do the same thing, although we'll go a bit more aggressive. I'll go a little bit top end speed there, maybe a bit more oversteer. Tire choice, super softs. Let's go to that. Take practice, and we'll send them straight out on the race trim, and we'll send them out for 1 lap like we usually do. Bring them in straight away, so we can get a setup feedback straight away. So go ahead and times that, but there's no rain. It doesn't look like it. It didn't say so, but you never know. We've had so many times in this game where it's like, oh, it's not going to rain. It's not going to rain. Don't worry. And then it does rain in the end. It's like, God damn it. Right. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do practice, and we'll update you as we go through. Right. Pretty good actually. Good. Both are on good and great on the setup. So that's actually worked out quite well. So I think he probably... Let's go more towards low downforce then. I think maybe that's where we're going to here. So let's go that much. And then let's bump up the handling that much. Right, I think that might work out. Let's see. Send him out. And then Charles, we will do... You know, I'm going to keep the aero, maybe kind of... Let's try a little bit higher, maybe. Let's try see if the opposite's going to be the case, because I can't remember which way we really need to go there. But I think that's enough to maybe get excellence, and then we'll go a bit higher compared to Gio. We'll send them out on the same tyres, because there's no point wasting tyres, really. Right, they're in. Oh, okay, so we've got poor aero for Antonio, so we need to go to high downforce, which is a little bit surprising considering how long the straight is, but we're going to use that, and then we're going to go the complete opposite way. So we want, like, about that much, I would say. I think it's going to be good. And then how would you do in this? We went backwards on the setup here, so we need to go more towards understeer a little bit. And then this was still great, so that was actually okay. That was quite dramatically different, and it was okay. So, oh shit, I just misclicked it. I want to go with that. Let's try that out. Tyre choice. We'll keep the same super softs. Charles went the opposite way, basically. Aero was good. Went backwards on the other stuff. So we'll just kind of take it back to where it was. Right. I think we'll go there. And then I'm going to leave them out now for this stint to do some actual knowledge. So we'll try and get the race trim and the super softs up, at least to level 1 super softs for qualifying sake, and then I think I'm going to move on to the soft tyres. Right, level 1 on the super softs, so perfect timing. We just brought them in, and perfect timing ready for the actual super soft wearing out. Right, 92%. So we're actually we got 3 excellence, but we're a little bit lower, so that's a little bit... That's very odd. So let's bring this back to there, and then bump the aero back. Right, let's try that. We'll race trim, and now we're going to go on to a set of soft tyres for Gio. And for Charles, well, he's got 2 excellence and a great, actually, so he's done really well on the setup there. That's going to be a decent number. 98, decent. Right, race trim, I'm going to go on medium tyres. Let's try and work some knowledge in for this. What are this kind of longer stint we're going to try in this race with him? The medium level's really not going very rapidly up, is it? Right, we're going to pit in with Gio. I think we're going to have to maybe compromise his... I think we're going to have to dual team the medium tyres, otherwise we're not going to get enough knowledge here. But we've got 2 excellence and a great there, so that's good. We'll go race trim, go for 8 laps, medium tyres. Right, go for it. Try and double tag this to try and get the knowledge up. There we go. Now it's going up quite nicely. Right, got level 1 the mediums. We're now going out and trying to see if we can push up the super softs, potentially, but we're going to get up to race level 3. For the race trim. I don't know if we're going to do the super softs though. This might be quite close to get level 2. It's going to be fine. We're about halfway there. Let's see. But yeah, we're good for the race trim. Charles is going to have the medium knowledge in the race. Giovinazzi's been left out a little bit because we don't have soft tire knowledge, but you know, we're getting the super softs up to maybe hopefully help us in qualifying. Maybe. Don't know if we're going to get level 2 though. It's going to keep on going as we go into the pit lane. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Nope, we fall short there. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So, yeah, frustrating. I think qualifying is going to be tough again. But I'm curious to see how this race strategy pans out with trying maybe the split strategy. Because I think most of the AI do the medium tire stint. They do a long medium tire stint. So I think that's going to maybe be probably better. But the thing is, for me, I've never been great at following the AI. I've always done better at going against what the AI are doing, and then basically just going aggressive. You know, in past history when I've played the game, it's just worked better for me because I can't manage the tire wear very well. Because I always just want to try and push them a little bit. It's kind of the same way as driving on the Codemasters games. I never really like tire saving driving. It's just a bit boring to me. Right, yeah, we super soft tyres, medium tyre, didn't get any qualifying knowledge, so pretty much nothing else to say there. Take qualifying. We'll send out Charles straight away because I don't want to get him in some traffic there. I'd rather Gio get in the traffic, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. Because clearly from last episode we saw who the better driver was in this little career mod. So send him out and do the same thing that we did last time. Pretty much wait for it to get to the end of N, and then we'll bring it down for the cool-in. I'm looking at the minimap as well, just making sure maybe there's a chance I can send Gio out in like a little bit, but I need to make sure I concentrate on working out Charles's tyre temp. So let's bring this down, bring this way down. Oh, it's a little bit fiddly. It's a little bit fiddly. Come on, come on. Perfect, perfect. There we go. Lovely. Love that. Right. Send you out. It's going to be a little bit close. You're actually going to have traffic of your own teammate there. So that's quite funny. We're going to wait a little bit, and then we're going to push on this outlap. And you're going to have your teammate, unfortunately, right ahead of you as traffic. So that's going to be a bit awkward. Right, this is going to be close. Come on, come on. Thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle. Perfect and overheated. Right. So he's got good tyres, but the brake temp's overheated somewhat. Charles, what's his lap time? 19.7. Okay, no one's set a lap time yet, so I have no idea if that's any good. 18.2 for Vettel, 1.4 off the pace. Renault set their times. Toro Rosso's. We've got one Sauber that's beaten us, which is not great. And unfortunately, at the moment, Gio's definitely getting held up by Charles on this lap he's doing, which is very annoying. He just had to overtake Charles. So I didn't do the best timing there, not going to lie. I kind of screwed over Antonio there. But Charles is in. Right. Should we send him out straight away? There's a lot of cars going around the track, so let's wait up a little bit. Okay, let's send him out now because a lot of cars are coming in. So another set of super softs, send him out. And we'll do this again. Hopefully he can bump up. At the moment, he's 14th place, actually, though. So he's doing a very decent job to be there in 14th. Actually, wait, hang on. Wait, what? What? Huh? Gio was the one who set a... What the hell? Charles, mate, you just got done. You just got done now. You're down in 23rd. You did pathetic. What happened to you, mate? What happened to you? What? That's so odd. I don't know. Maybe Giovinazzi benefited from like some slipstream or something down the back straight. I don't know. That's really odd. Even though we got perfect with Leclerc, that's really weird. That's really weird. Fine balancing act, perfect again. I'm going to send G out again. Super softs, there you go, mate. Let's send you out. It looks like traffic's not affecting you too much this weekend, mate. So just go out, but let's hope. Starting his lap now. Let's hope we can see a green sector time. Yes, green first sector. Can we get a green second sector, please? Please? No, not even going to show us the sector time yet. There we go, green second sector. Right, I'm going to focus on the tyre wear here. Okay, good for Antonio. It was a pretty lame lap. Yeah, it's only 20th, mate. That's not going to even beat Antonio, and pretty much your session is over. We've not got enough time there. So, surprisingly, the man that I thought was going to be the one we're screwing over is the one doing the job for us at the moment, P16, just behind the Williams cars. At the moment, he's green first sector, white second sector. What is this going to be as he crosses the line? It's not an improvement. But 16th place at the moment. Let's fingers crossed that Gasly does not improve. Rowland doesn't improve. All the McLarens don't. Remember last time Alonso brought it out of the bag. But let's hope. Let's fast forward. Please don't. Please don't. P16 would be pretty damn good. I think that's it. Yeah, qualifying's ended. I think that's it. Decent job. Fair play. Fair play, Giovinazzi. Fair play to you. 16th place. Absolutely trumped Leclerc down in 23rd place. That is disappointing for the man I thought was going to be the one leading the team here at this race. Right, race time then. So, interestingly, the man we've got further ahead is the one that we're trying this more aggressive strategy on. And the guy at the back is going to be the one that we're using the medium tyres on. So, interesting stuff. Car setup wise, I'm going to change the tyres round. So we're going to do medium tyres. Fuel. What? We can remove fuel? Oh, right, of course, yeah. I mean, you can't add fuel. That's the maximum tank. You may as well just start with the full tank. That confused me for a second. We're going to start on the... should we start on the mediums? Or should we go softs? Okay, mediums go 18 laps. Softs go 14. You would have to use... right, let's start mediums for Leclerc. Let's go long on the mediums. Let's start the mediums, and we'll start on the super softs for Giovinazzi. See how that goes. Driving style, pushing, overtake mode. Right, let's do this thing. 5 red lights. Here we go. 5 red lights to the Chinese Grand Prix. P16, come on, boys. Let's do this. Right, 4 lights go out, and we are underway. We're going to go right back to attacking here. Speed this thing up into turn 1. Let's see how they do. At the moment, Giovinazzi's down to 18th. Leclerc's up into 21st. So, in the race conditions, Leclerc's bringing this back already. And he's already maybe passed Giovinazzi. That is a little bit embarrassing. A little bit embarrassing. Not going to lie. Right, we're going to be on pushing. I'm going to go to high on the engine mode for both of those guys. At the moment, though, Giovinazzi's brought it back, though. He's back in 17th place. But that was a little bit embarrassing to start off with. That he was getting overtaken by Leclerc. On medium tyres as well, and he's still being done around the outside maybe, but he's going to stay put he's going down to 19th nearly. Both of them holding station now. I'm going to keep this on auto actually, keep that on auto, and we'll just keep it like this and see how it goes. At the moment, tyre temps are good, it's right in the middle. Fuel we're on high, but I'm pretty sure everyone's doing that. Yeah, everyone's on high at the moment. We're the only ones pushing, though, so let's go to neutral. Let's follow everyone else. Let's go neutral. We'll keep it like this now. Hulkenberg on mediums is doing conservative. I feel like we should maybe copy him and go conservative as well a little bit. With Leclerc's, at least. Right, we're in P13 now, so I kind of missed that, but Giovinazzi's made some good progress, so he's up 3 places, that is. We're on conservative with him, and the tyre temps are pretty stable. We're keeping on the back of Kevin Magnussen. Leclerc is dropping off a little bit. He's in 21st place now on these mediums. Tyre temps a little bit on the cold side, actually, so maybe we could push a little bit, bring the tyre temps back up a tad, because you can see they're dropping somewhat. We're still both pushing on the fuel. Everyone else is doing the same as well. We're the only ones conserving the tyres at the moment with Giovinazzi, so that's pretty promising, actually. But it's like I kind of feared the medium tyre is. I don't do well with the hardest compounded tyre at a race weekend. I just don't. It just doesn't gel with me, basically. But the pace is increasing somewhat, but we're still in 21st place, so it's a little bit hit and miss at the moment. Right, we're being challenged for 13th place by Felipe Massa. Giovinazzi just about stays ahead. We're going to continue on. Looks like the top guys aren't making pit stops yet, so we're going to follow the top guys, basically, and try and match what laps they're coming in. But a lot of the this entire midfield is pretty much on a conscious strategy. But at the moment, we're holding this train, although there goes Massa around the outside. Giovinazzi does some decent defending, actually, and he's kept him at bay for now. Right, are these guys coming in? Let's see. Verstappen, he's on 24% tyre weight. He's going to continue on. What about... Oh, the Mercedes guys continue on. He's on 36%. What are we on? We're on 33. We could probably go for one more lap, I reckon, with Giovinazzi. One more lap, and I think that would be it. One more lap. Right, I'm going to go full-out attack now. Really push on these tyres, lean on them. They're going to wear out quite rapidly on this lap, but that's hopefully going to get us away from Massa somewhat, and then we'll pit in at the end of this lap. So we've gone 8 laps. That's pretty much about exactly where they thought they would be. So if we did... do we go mediums? I reckon we just need to go mediums, both of us, really. I don't think we're going to be able to do this otherwise. So 16 laps, let's say. Realistically, we're only going to go to the minimum. So 16, 8, that's 24. Another 16 would be 30, 40. Just about making it. A little bit close, but obviously there is room to go for 17 laps on these mediums. I reckon, I don't know. Wait, hang on. Let's pause this. Are these guys still continuing on 25% more? And I'm on 23. Are these guys, the Red Bull guys, they're on 24. Is Ricciardo going to stick? He's going to stick out? I'm curious. Let's see. Let's fast forward this. Is Ricciardo coming in? If Ricciardo comes in, I reckon we should come in. Yeah, he is coming in. He's coming in. He's got the symbol. So we should come in. I wonder what tyre he's putting on. I reckon we just need to go mediums, though, because I don't think we'll be able to make to the end of the race otherwise. So recharge. We should recharge the entire battery, because I think in the comments below someone told me there's a bug at the moment, so there's no... Basically, I should just recharge every single time, because it won't affect anything. So I'm going to recharge 100%. At the moment, Leclerc is in 18th place, so he's actually jumped up 3. So he's done decently. He's actually made some progress on the mediums, despite the tyre temps not being amazing there. I think I should push a little bit with him to try and bring the tyre temps up. Right, Gio's into the pit stop. It's going to be a recharge and a change to the medium tyres. Good recharge. There's a mistake on the left rear, but there was no mistake on the recharge, so that's not the recharge's fault. There's just a mistake on the tyres. So we come out in 23rd, ahead of his Sauber, I think that is. But basically now we go medium, and let's just go like this whole station like that, and just I'll let him get on with his work, see what he can do. At the moment, Charles fast forwarding a little bit. We're in 17th place at the moment, going 12 times speed on towards lap 11. The pace is picking up a little bit because I'm making him push on these tyres. We're on neutral fuel though, so we're saving fuel at this moment in time, and he's 1 second up now, but he's really started to wear the tyres out. So let's go back down to neutral now. But I made some good gains there. It looks like the tyre weight's just about bang on with Hartley, so that's okay. Right, we're being challenged by Grosjean on fresh mediums. I think will probably be now the time is to come in. So we've gone 13 laps only on those mediums. We haven't even gone the full 16 that we need. Oh my God. That's so frustrating. Right, another set of mediums then? I reckon we could... Oh, this is so frustrating. Another set of mediums. Let's go to lap 26. This is frustrating. Is Hartley coming in ahead of us? Or Verline it is. Is Verline coming in? Verline, I think, is cut. Okay, we need to pit it now. We need to make a decision. Right, I'm going to decide to go on mediums again. It's our only other medium left, so we're going to have to do it. Right, this is going to be another frustrating race, I can tell. We just don't have the pace to match any kind of tyre wear strategy I'm trying to make anything work. So we're in. It's a tyre change. No mistakes on the tyres, please. Thank you very much. Good tyre change. And he's out in last place now. Right, Sonny Jim, just go ahead and push and do whatever you can, mate. Right, Gio's up into 18th place because some people have made their pit stops. That's good to see. Leclerc's up into 21st. Gio's now up into 17th. Leclerc up into 20th, so that's good. Let's slow this down a little bit so you can see what's happening. So Gio is there, ahead of Hartley, behind Sainz. Sainz is a little bit down the road. He's on super soft tyre, so he's a bit of a weird strategy, and there's some others in the pit stop, so we're in 15th place now. So we're jumping up the order, but obviously, eventually we're going to have to make our pit stop, so I don't really know what we're doing at the moment. I want to pause it. Can we look at the data center? What have people done so far on the tyre history? Right. We've gone pretty long on the super softs. We've gone longer than Stroll on the super softs. And now he's on soft tyres, so he'll have to pit earlier. So we, in theory, he's going as long as we are at the moment on soft tyres. So really, we should be matching Stroll, and we should go on softs maybe to the end. If he goes on a set of softs, we should be able to do that. You would think. And then with Charles, we've gone very long on mediums. Not as long as Hartley or Magnussen, though, who are still ahead of us. So they've just got a better car under them because they should have more tyre wear. And we pit the earliest out of all the medium runners, pretty much. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. That just shows how bad our car is at the moment. But we're going long. Probably, well, we went 13 to... We could probably continue going on... for a second there, that got me kind of excited because I was like, oh, wait, is that halfway through? It's not halfway through. What are these guys going to do? These guys are going to... I think these guys are doing a 2-stop, but I don't know if we're going to have to do a 3-stop, maybe. I'm not too sure. Right, Giovinazzi's got worn tyres. We're on 30%. 21 laps remaining. We're 13th and 16th. Quite lofty heights at the moment. Quite lofty heights, but now I'm a little bit stuck with what we're doing. I think we're trying to follow the likes of Vettel and what they're doing. Because if we go back to the data center, tyre strategy-wise, I think Vettel did what we did. No, Vettel started on soft tyres. So if I even semi-match Vettel on the tyre stint, I've done pretty well because he started on softs. Pace is still there. We're gaining a little bit. That was still a faster lap time, that last lap, so we'll continue on with Gio for now. Now he's losing time. Now he's losing time. He's only losing 2/10, though. He's only losing 2/10. He's on 16%. He's on... we got to come in. We've got to come in. Right, 20 laps remaining. How long have we done? We've not even done 20 laps on one set of tyres. That is frustrating. Is this going to be a 3-stop? I reckon this will be a 3-stop. I really hope it's a 3-stop for everyone else. Right, if it's a 3-stop, we may as well do 2 sets of softs then, right? Because we've got 19 laps remaining. How many laps we got? We've got 7, 8. That'd be 30. 18 laps remaining. We may as well do half and half, 9 laps each on the softs, and then push them as hard as we can. Right, I'm changing the strat with Gio. That's what we're doing. We're doing 2 sets of softs. And we're pushing really hard. And I'm going to recharge. I don't know how much of charge we have already. I think 50% charge will give him because I think we had a decent amount of charge anyway. Yeah, we got 68%, so don't need to do that much charge. We'll do 25% charge, tyre choice, softs, pit strategy, balance. Right. Yeah, okay. I'm committing to go aggressive now with Gio to the end. 2 sets of soft tyres. With Charles, we'll continue on as we are. Let's see how far he can go. But 2 sets of softs. Comes out, no mistake. You just push on those tyres, son. You just push on those tyres. Right, worn tyres for Charles. He's got 30% worn, so we can probably go on for 1 more lap now. So let's really attack this now, as he's probably going to come in the next lap or 2. So he gains 1.6 there by pushing these tyres quite a lot. So that's a good in-lap for him. We should come in now. 14 laps remaining. I'm pretty sure there is the tyre rule that we do have to change the tyres. 13 to 15 laps. They should go the distance. They should. That's the kind of key thing. They should. 21% tyre wear. Alright. Could we stretch this 1 more lap, Charles? I reckon if you could stretch it 1 more lap, you could do this on softs then to the end. Maybe. Maybe. He doesn't have mediums left. I don't have medium tyres left. Right. Go neutral. Overtake mode. Really use that engine power. I'm going to hopefully try and stretch him one more lap, mate. One more lap. Just give me one more lap. Really use the engine power. I think that's working. I think that's working. Right, pit this lap now. Soft tyres. Park conditions fine. What's your charge on like? It's on, that was about 50%, I think that was. So 50% charge. Pit strategy, balanced. That's fine. Soft tyres. Right, pit in, Charles. Pit in. Right, I think that could work. I think that could get him to the end of the race. He can't push on those softs, basically, though. He has to conserve them. So we'll use the engine power instead, basically, to counteract that. Meanwhile, Gio is 33% worn on his tyres as we slow this thing down. 10 laps remaining, so one more lap, really, for Gio. So let's go all-out attack on this last lap now, and then we'll pit in. And that's the final 9 laps, so that's the 9-9 I wanted of the split strategy. Although Kevin Magnussen has crashed. Yes, thank you, K-Mag. Suck some balls, mate. Right. Okay, he's crashed. So that's a free position, maybe, that we're getting. We're going to pit in now. Gio's gaining. That's a good in-lap. 6/10 gain. So, pit in now. Soft tyres. Yes. We went... Oh, hang on. We did go 8. We did just about go 8 on the first stint on super softs, but we can push a lot harder on the soft tyres. So, let's go on the soft tyres. Parts are wearing out a tiny bit. Let's add some recharge in and go balanced. Right. Yeah. Okay, come in now. All right. Gio, you're in. Charles actually ahead. Looks like the conservative strategy's worked out for Charles, actually. So, Gio, this is going to have to be one heck of a last stint, mate. Right, so we're on lap 37. Giovinazzi is in 18th place. He's been lapped. Tyre wear should be fine for him to the end. Fuel-wise, he's actually good to the end as well. Charles at the moment's done really well in 14th place. His conservative strategy, I'll admit, I didn't think the conservative strategy was going to work, but he's pulling it off here. 2 mediums and then softs. He's making it work. He's making it work. He just needs to hold on to that tyre, which is going to be close. It's going to be bloody close. Front wing damage is low for Gio. Ooh, 13% on the reliability. One of the blades on the front wing seems damaged, guys. Okay, you're just going to have to power through it, mate. You're going to have to power through it. Just power through it. Just get to the end, mate. Just get to the end. Right, Gio's in 18th. I think he might be able to catch 17th. That's the best he's going to get. Meanwhile, for Charles, he's 14th. We're defending from Stroll. So the man I said we wanted to try and fight and match with Charles, with Gio even, is now being matched by Charles. So one more lap left remaining, I think this is. We're on lap 40. No, we've got 2 laps remaining, actually. We're like 1 lap down, that's why. Oh, that is close on the tyre wear. That is close on the tyre wear. 20% worn. I'm not liking that. Although we are catching up to 13th place Massa, who's on a new set of super softs, though. Although we're 1 lap down, so our race will finish, actually, so we can bump this up. Gio's going to be out of fuel, my bad. Leclerc, I'll cross the line. This is going to be his final lap. Across the line, checker flag. Is it for him? No, final lap now. God damn it. Gio's been lapped, so his race is finished. He finished up in 18th place, so I think that's, to be fair, he said we need to do better this time. That's where we should have been in Australia. The one who's overperformed here is Leclerc in 14th place, who's continuing on 13% worn tyres. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Just take it to the end, mate. Take it to the end. Come on. Not long left. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stroll's catching. Stroll's catching. We're out of fuel. We're out of fuel on the line. Out on the line. We've run out of fuel, I think. We're in 15th place. That's a noble effort by Charles. 15th place. 15th place. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're about nearly halfway down, halfway up the order on the grid, so I can be happy with that, considering how bad our car is, really. The tyre wear is just insane. Tyre wear is rubbish. Right, so in terms of tyre strategy, what we pulled off there was the 2-stop with 2 mediums and softs. Gio, the 3-stop, all in all, wasn't bad, but that's a little bit frustrating. We could have had both of them quite up there in like 14th or 15th, but all in all, okay. So scrutineering's going to be fine. Obviously, we didn't have any risky parts. What's that going to mean for the championship in terms of like, oh, Vettel got a penalty. He got a time penalty. What's that going to mean for the standings in terms of, obviously, we didn't score any points, but we're still 11th, even though they could have at least moved us to 9th. Did we even finish ahead of anyone in that race? We did. Okay, to be fair, Alonso finished ahead of us. Anna Haas finished. Okay, fine. We didn't even finish ahead of these other 2 teams ahead of us, so that's why we're still 11th in the championship. But that's gonna, just that simple fact is gonna put our job security already on ice. So, right, but we're sticking with this one, because I know this isn't as bad as the McLaren one, because our engine's not blowing up. It's just the car is not very fast, but we're trying to improve that as best we can. Right, I mean, the chairman's still happy money's coming in. We're still gaining 4 million there, so plenty of money in the bank. We just got to spend it. But at the moment, I've got the money to spend, actually, on parts. I just don't have the resources to get chugging along with multiple parts of the go, really. And the job security is uneasy, and the satisfaction's gone down a little bit more. It's -10, though, rather than -22 like it was from Sydney. But the mail, Vettel tops the timesheet, Ricardo wins, car condition, interview with the BBC, okay. Giovinazzi claimed your brakes and we're holding the team back. We need investment into our HQ. I'm going to say that. Ooh, the chairman did not like that. Pit crew review, that's fine. Dramatic race. Right, HQ-wise. Right, obviously we are only level 1. Yeah, we're on level 1 on things. Upgrade costs 8 million. We add 10 parts to our part development staff and 2 factory improvement slots. That's going to get done in 20 weeks. That is a long-term play. That is a long-term play. But I think in the long term, a new factory is maybe what we need, because we've got a good design department. We don't have a good factory. We have one of the worst factories. So, you know what? Let's go for it. I was reluctant to do this in the past in Motorsport Manager career modes, but I think long term, this is going to be better for the team. So upgrade, yeah, confirm 8 million. Still going to have 2.4, so still keeping in the green. So I got the factory on the upgrade then. So that's going to be where we're going to end it, guys. So if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you're interested, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. This is going to be a long grind, I think. And we may definitely be at risk of being fired at some point along the way. But here's hoping we continue on this road with Alfa Romeo. That was a positive step forward. We'll see you guys next time. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.